Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the Trudeau Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
When I say Prime Minister Trudeau is doing the most, I mean he's doing the most. The Trudeau government, which is the Liberal government, have now devoted $54.4 million to Africa. So he's got his sights on Africa now. Take a look at what he has to say, and then we'll talk about it further.
The African continent has so much to offer the world. It's home to a rich diversity of cultures, languages, beliefs. It hosts some of the world's fastest growing and most dynamic economies. And of course, by 2050, it will represent more than a quarter of the world's population. See, in this increasingly interconnected world, enabling Africans to reach their full potential is not only a good thing for the continent, it's a necessary ingredient in global success. Every corner of the world is going to rely on Africa's success. Scientific breakthroughs, innovation, new ideas, these are things we will all benefit from, because when Africa succeeds, we will all succeed through the coming generations. So tonight we gather here as friends, as colleagues, but mostly as dreamers. Dreamers of a world in which everyone gets to fully contribute to shaping their own future and that of their neighbors. And by working together, we will build a world that is more prosperous, more peaceful, and more equitable for everyone.
So this $54.4 million is dedicated to 3 key initiatives, and here's what they are. Peace building and conflict prevention projects in Sudan that aim to protect civilians in Darfur and support survivors of SA. The other 2 involve work in the UN out of Morocco for countering terrorism and criminal threats in West Africa, as well as projects that combat biological threats. Ottawa will also open an embassy in Benin and a high commission in Zambia, while announcing a special envoy for Africa as a whole and one for Sahel region. Direct flights to and from Nigeria and talks have started for a similar arrangement with Ghana. And a trade mission to Ghana. Let me just start by saying this was supposed to have been done 3 years ago, but once again, now that we're heading into the election for 2025 for who will be the next prime minister, and Prime Minister Trudeau is up against Pierre Poilievre, he's pulling out all the stops. Is this a great thing? Absolutely. But again, too little, too late. And so I say, even if this does happen, are we going to have to deal with colonization again? Because what are the conditions attached to this? I don't trust this prime minister. And Africa shouldn't either. I firmly believe, and this is in my humble opinion, that this is just another ploy to remain in office. I know that Africa is a wonderful continent. I'm African. I know about all the rich resources. And to quote what he said, every corner of the world is going to rely on Africa's success. And when he also said, when Africa succeeds, we all succeed. Yeah, duh. That's been how it's supposed to have been and has been forever. But again, my point is, I don't trust this administration. I do not trust the Liberals. I'm certainly not jumping up and down. I'm going to keep my good eye on it and see what really all of this entails. It all looks good in writing, it all looks good optics wise, and that's what the Liberal government is good for, is optics. So, let's just wait and see what happens. I don't know about all of this. Let me know what you all think about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content. Also, don't forget to download the African Diaspora News app. You can grab it at the Google or Apple store or head over to africandiasporanews.org and grab it there. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Black Experience with Emma Ansah. Until next time, please be safe, everyone.